Have you ever felt that you've been treading water financially at the bottom of a waterfall? And that you're never getting ahead financially because the more money you make, the less buying power that you have? Down below in the description, I have a link to an individual by the name of Robert Breedlove, and he talks a little bit about that. I'm not going to bring it into this video, but I want to let you know that there's a video that you can watch that goes into greater detail than what I'm talking about. It's a 3-hour video, so don't watch it on your coffee break. But I've noticed over the years that our money is being worth less and less. And I think you think so too. And this deserves a good talk about. Hello, anyone. I'm Scott Payne. They called me the old farmer. I remember as I was growing up going to the dime store. A dime store was an inexpensive version of the general store, often portrayed in westerns. Oh, they didn't have as many things, but similar wares that you could find. Soon, dime stores disappeared and came back as dollar stores. Now, dollar stores are starting to disappear. Why? The reason is, what can you buy for $1? Often statements are made of the buying power of only a few decades ago. This, to me, is totally wrong. The fact is that George Washington could buy more with a penny back when the Coinage Act of 1792 was enacted than we can with $1 today. As I understand it, the formula stated by the Coinage Act is 15 parts gold or silver to 1 part alloy. This is to make the coin more durable. Nickel was often used for the alloy, but other metals could be used too. The coins that were authorized were the eagles at half a troy ounce at $10, half eagles at a quarter troy ounce of gold for $5, quarter eagles at 1/8 troy ounce of gold for $2.50 value. Dollars or units, half dollars, quarter dollars, dismas, which are dimes today, half dismas, and nickels were similarly weighted but in silver instead of gold. Silver was valued at 1 part in 15 of gold. Cents or pennies and half cents were based upon copper. The Coinage Act of 1849 created the full 1 troy ounce of gold coin called the double eagle and had the value of $20. If such a coin was in circulation today, it would be valued well over $2,000. There are many variances occurring throughout the 232 years that the United States minted money. The price of gold as of this writing is $2,380.80. Silver came in at the same time at $28.20, and copper came in at 27 cents. All are troy ounce prices. If gold had a price that had the same ratio as stated in the Coinage Act of 1792, the price of gold would be $423. If silver still had the same ratio to gold, the price of silver based upon gold would be $158.72. And that's for a troy ounce of silver. Something is extremely out of balance in today's markets. Either gold is extremely overpriced or silver is extremely underpriced. Obviously, a comparison between the value of money from Mr. Washington's day to today is mostly theoretical, but we can all ballpark it for conversational purposes. This means that Mr. Washington's penny, as of this writing, had the buying power of $1.19 in today's dollars. Now, I have to work from memory, but if I'm remembering correctly, the original pence was made back in England's day of power. A pence or a penny was made from approximately 1 troy ounce of silver. Later, it was made from other metals. So that would mean the first pence had the buying power of $28 in today's coinage. Remember, a pence is a penny, 1/100th of a British pound note. It isn't that the value of precious metals, jewels, or land has risen. No, indeed. It means that the value of our money over time has fallen as if the cables holding the car inside an elevator shaft were cut. So take your salary that you either gross or net and divide it by 28 to find out what you would be making before money was totally corrupted. If we go back to the days of water walking of biblical times, the average daily wage was 1 denarius. It was about a dime's worth of silver. The original dime had 2.7 grams of standard silver that was described in 1720 England as only being 95.84% silver. What it comes down, in my eyes, is that the average worker is still making 1 denarius a day in wages, except it looks like a heck of a lot more. So that would mean the average worker is being paid 2.7 grams of standard silver, which is an unpure silver, or 2.58768 pure silver. Have fun playing with the numbers. I think it's about time that we stabilize our currency. To start out, I would create a gold-backed dollar, similar to the greenback dollar, but it's tied to gold at $20 a troy ounce. Greenbacks would still be fiat money, with the only value being the trust in the United States. I will leave a bit of pause for you to yell at your monitor with how you feel about this. It can be good or bad. I shall pause now. Everyone done yelling? Then at a slow rate, we start pulling greenbacks out of circulation until the value of both is the same. This, I should think, could be done in 10 years without shaking everything up. There is nothing wrong with deflation. In fact, it's good. By moving over a 10-year time period, we would be able to bring both goldbacks and greenbacks to the same value without causing financial earthquakes. Then we slowly withdraw goldbacks or only use them for global currency while still keeping it legal to use inside of the United States. But it comes down to this: $1 has less than a penny's worth of value. Do you think this should continue? What do you think? The comment section below is open. Remember, all caps is yelling. It's okay to yell, but keep it for a general audience. Thank you for watching, and please be safe. We'd sure appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment. You know how YouTube behaves. They won't believe you watched a video unless you leave a comment. Also, it would help if you ring the bell and do a thumbs up. As you know, if I find a good channel, I pass it on to you. So if you think it's appropriate, it would sure help if you passed us on to your closest 10,000 friends and family. But above all, give a helping hand to someone today. It's the best gift to give. It'll make you feel good too.
Don't forget to click like, subscribe, share, or ring the bell buttons on the Original Old Farmer channel. We enjoy reading the comments that you leave, and they do help the channel, so keep them coming. And once again, thank you for watching The Original Old Farmer.
VFW National Home for Children, providing families of veterans and active duty military opportunities for growth and development in a nurturing community. Please consider a donation to help their children and families. I.C. Rhodes speaking.